What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of 94 Feet with Coach JT. Man, do me a favor, leave a like in the comments, subscribe to the podcast, keep tuning in, leaving suggestions, and let me know what you think. Also, visit the website www.94feetwithcoachjt.com. We got some merch for sale. We got some information on the website. We got a lot of updates. Again, it's 2024, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. It's going on year 3 for me. So I appreciate y'all following the podcast as I grow, take this thing on the road a little bit, but also keep showing light to people who just mess with me and tapping in. Let me get to this intro, man. This gentleman right now is current 6'2" cornerback at University of South Alabama. Prior to that, he played his high school career games at football and basketball at Holmes County, Mississippi. He helped lead his team to 3 playoff appearances, 2020, 21, and 22. He also got a state championship as well. He was there. His name is Rickey Fletcher. I am blessed to know him through a second party. His uncle, Terry Large, my dog from school. If you saw him this year, if you haven't tuned into him yet, man, tap into this gentleman. Watch him on the field. Watch him get busy. But again, none other than Rickey Fletcher from Durant by way of Holmes County High School, man. What's up, Rickey?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. Like I said, just briefly on the intro, man. Thanks for taking time with your day. I know a little bit about being a college athlete and the time that it requires for you to kind of give up or sacrifice to do something like this. So I won't hold you too long. But, man, I do got to take it back because I'm blessed to have a lot of Mississippi ties. And people, I know your people are going to watch this when I drop this. I already know. But let's get into, like, the start of the athletics, basketball and football. Or I think I know the answer to this question, though, man. Growing up, Rick, how many sports was you playing? As a young, I mean, you're still young, man, but as a young, how many sports were you active in playing growing up, man?
I was playing football and basketball all the way up into high school, then I stopped and then started back playing football in 11th grade. But I kept playing basketball my whole life.
That's what's up. So are you again? I'll make sure. Are you from originally Durant as well, or grew up in Holmes Durant, Mississippi?
Yeah, I'm from Durant.
Okay, so and I know about. I've been there a few times, man. Give people who don't know a little about Durant, or how big, or how small Durant may be, but also how much impact the sports world or sports impacts kids in Durant.
Um, if you don't know Durant is like the smallest place you really can be from ever. We rank as like one of the poorest cities in America, so really ain't nothing to do with. Only thing to do is just do something bad or play sports. So that's the impact. Really, you got to play sports and make it out. If not, you're gonna be trapped.
Yeah. Um, Having such a small like people like say you say small, I think you even do it. They really can drive through there in a matter of minutes. You can be in and out of Durant in a matter of minutes. But with that comes a lot of everybody knowing everybody. Uh, you know what I'm saying? People follow people who are doing good or bad in that situation. But early on, man, what type of people are local athletes? I'm not sure if you exposed to people outside because I know some names, but I'll let you kind of who was you kind of looking at or looking up to, like, okay, man, well, on the good side of things, like, okay, they doing something, they might get out of here. What are some people you may be able to name or kind of people who you were around, got to be around, being from such a small town?
Growing up, I was looking at Malik Newman because he like from where I'm from. So
Yeah,
I saw all the big stuff he was doing. It gave me the motivation to keep going and keep striving to get on that bigger stage.
yeah. Shout out to Malik and the
Yeah,
family. And again, you guys are really close. I mean, that Malik was there, tied together some good athletes, but a lot of good ball players have come from Durant on football and basketball side. Um, what type of impact knowing that, or are you a history kid like that? Do you know about the history prior to you, like prior to Malik? Are you a big history buff when it comes to that part?
yeah. I like if you know, I know like during tradition, we produce a lot of athletes. So I knew like it was possible. So yeah, I knew
Well,
I could do it.
yeah. With those things, on the flip side, a lot of other stuff can goes on down there. Was it hard for you to avoid, or do you have somebody like man just structuring you, keeping you out of those harm ways, opportunities, or you know what I mean? Because it's easy to make a wrong decision or a wrong turn at a point. You know, being something like that and get caught up though. But was there something that you had to work hard not to do, or was there something that you knew like, nah, I don't want to go down that path at an early age?
Yeah, you for sure gotta have that little conscience in your head to know that you can't fall into that because it's all around you. You just gotta be locked in on your dream and just keep going. Cause your friends may be doing certain stuff that you cool with or close with, and you gotta figure out sometimes because it ain't right.
Was that a tough sacrifice for you as a young man? Then did you get looked upon differently, or something you knew like, man, this ain't gonna get me nowhere, man. I need to do something different.
Yeah, I looked at it like it ain't gonna get me nowhere. I can't be doing stuff like that.
That's what's up, man. Smart early. Workouts, training. Now again, being a college athlete now, you have access to a lot of stuff. But back then, in resources, uh, was it limited, or was it like I'm outside on the dirt, I'm outside on the grass? What was it like trying to train at an early age? Again, being there, or did you have access to like more newer age stuff to get to? You had to travel maybe to Jackson to get more gym stuff in earlier. Was you outside at an early age, Durant? Like, man, I'm just gonna find it where I can get it.
You gotta use what you got. If you outside in the dirt in the grass, you gotta use the grass to work. When that many resources come from where I'm from.
Was there anybody influential, man, or just supportive of you in that, trying to keep you, getting you to places, or going out there working out with you? Was it something you did by yourself, or you had a couple other friends and buddies out there grinding with you?
I had a lot of buddies that grind with me that had the same dream, and some folks that were influential in my life. With my uncle, and I got a mentor named Rickey McGee. He played in the league, so yeah.
Okay. What's You played in the league? How dope was that to see somebody like up close and personal that made it for you? What was that? What was that feeling like?
It's real motivation because they give you like the light to know that it's possible. Like go do it, just go make it happen.
That's what's up, man. As you get to the transition, you talked about stop playing and play football, getting 11th grade, playing basketball. What was that basketball grind like, man? Like, what was that like? I mean, because I know basketball is a very individualized sport. You can work out on your own to get shots up at reps. Um, how much time would you say you spent putting on the hoop court?
All day. I used to work out 2-3 times a day, practice, and just go to sleep and just do that over and over and over. But when I transitioned to football, it just those habits I had with basketball, I just transitioned to football.
Was there any NBA play? Not NBA, just go basketball players. Because I mean, that and again, you have probably endless account of these people, but that you may have wanted to be like hoop wise outside of Malik Newman, or anybody that kind of like, oh, I'm watching their game, or I want to train like him, I want to learn these moves. Who was kind of you studying during that time?
I used to love Kobe and Westbrook. Like those were my idols. I used to try to be like them.
So you would consider? I definitely I saw a couple of clips a while ago though. Aggressive to the basket, physical player too for sure. I can see that being real relevant. Um, did you have dreams about making it college level for basketball first?
For sure.
Okay. What was on your list, man? What kind of school maybe was a destination where you thought you might have wanted to go to or play for?
You talking about on the basketball level?
Yeah, if you had opportunity to
Uh,
go play.
I always wanted to play for Duke. Yeah, I always wanted to play for Duke.
What about Duke had your eye? What was it about that school?
I don't know. It's just they like tradition, like just seeing they atmosphere, like from on their home court and just watching them play. I used to love watching it, and I always was something I wanted to be in.
That's what's up. During high school, man, you got a chance to play for some. You play some big games, man. So before we get to the football side of high school, what about basketball? How many playoff appearances was it? Do you remember? Like how was it? Was it 3 or 4 of those while you were there, or any? You got a state title in basketball or football?
I got 2 state titles in basketball my 11th grade and 12th grade year, and we made it to the playoffs all 4 years. In the last three, we made it to state, and the last two we won state. So
That's what's up. So talk about just a little bit about that process, man. I mean, and if people don't like, people know Mississippi is different. So I'm on West Coast, right? So we go Division 1 for us is that bigger school type thing. You guys kind of opposite. Like you guys go 5A, I believe. Where's that? It's like that's the bigger school. So, but regardless, though, to win a state championship, talk about that grind a little bit. Those your junior senior year, like how hard was it? Difficult was that process, man?
you had to put in a lot of work because the ninth grade class I came with, that was the class that won. There was a class we won, so we had to put in a lot of work together over the years to just mold and become a great team like that.
That journey to do it, you said 11th and 12th grade. One to do it one time is good, but to go back to back, which one was harder for you? Maybe you think personally as a player, but also for your team? Was it the first one or was it the second one?
It was definitely the first one. Because the first one, nobody expected us to win. The second one, everybody expected us to win. We pretty much knew we was going to win it. We just had to stay focused. So the first one for sure. The first one was a better accomplishment.
That's what's up. How much of a relief was it? Well, okay, what was your feeling like though? You get it done, and again, knowing where you come from, though, bro, like that too holds a lot of cloud. But knowing where you come from to get this done, not once but twice. What was the? I'm sure you're gonna forget that. What was the initial emotion you was kind of going through at that point? Like, what was that like?
It was a great feeling because, like you said, you know where I'm from. We got about 6, 7, 8 chips just in our school from Durant. So knowing that, like, I can be in that conversation or I got a ring too, was the great feeling. Knowing that I can say that too.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Um, the football side of it now, and to say you switch, like the mentality helped you hoop that drive, that Kobe drive early, that rush. But was it something that you, even though you played a little bit, was it something that you knew college level at some point you had to make a transition to get to play higher level, or what brought about the change to get back on the football field?
I pretty much knew I was behind. So like that grind had made me like from basketball helped me out because I knew I had to work my ass off to get, so I need to be. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was. The transition and the transition from high school to college. I mean, it was a little bit of different. It was a little faster, but I mean, if you work, you good.
Um, family though, gotta talk
Mm.
about the family real quick, man. How important is family to you, man?
Family's everything. You ain't got none if you ain't got family.
Yeah, definitely. And the support factor to have family come to just the high school games long. And I remember myself doing that too. What about? I mean, you were handling business on both, like football, basketball, high school, but there are no state runs. How did it feel to look into the crowd and see your people?
Oh, that felt great. I used to always see my mom in the stands going crazy. That was a great feeling for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I know is everlasting, and it can definitely get you through. But also, we talk about successes though. But if you got anything during that high school time when you're winning, you're successful. Anything come about? Let's talk about the other side of it. That really that could have deterred you from making it, or like something where you had to overcome, bro. Where y'all, almost fell short, or I made the wrong decision, but I bounced back. Because adversity, as we know, right, man, we see a lot of highlight tapes. Rick, everybody sees the fast, the high stuff, the successful stuff. But what about being from a small town, high whatever rate, low whatever it is? But then, did you ever come across some adversity where you had to either make a decision or you bounce back from it that you can share with us real quick?
Coming from a small city, like I was always on the radar, so that gave me that drive. And I said the decision I had to make was going to the football field because I knew I ain't had that much longevity like playing ball. I know
Mm-hmm.
I can make some real money playing football. So that was what my mind was.
So to help get to this space, was it just something you I know you probably thought about yourself. Who else did you interact with to get? Because I'm sure being young man, you like, man, I want to do it. Or you may be mad mature, but is there anybody you had like conversations like, man, this is what I want to do? Is this gonna work? Is this for me? Or was it the coaches? Anybody kind of help you guide that path for you?
Yeah, my high school football coach, Coach Rogers. He kept telling me I should come out there and play because he saw me in gym one time playing football, and he saw that like I had potential. So he stayed in my ear, and I finally just made that move.
That's what's up. Shout out to Coach then helping the young man get there. Real quick before we get into this college move, man, I gotta give a shout out to, but also I gotta give a shout out to just the people. I mean, my boy Terry Lars, just for being dope, linking this up with nephew. Give a shout out to you. Appreciate you, dog. Also, real quick though, man, I know we athletes like people watch the show, tune in. I'm not sure if y'all looking for these early mornings, like something to get you going, something to get your day started. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm somebody who just wants to get up and go, but I'll be going. I'm on this 3-day shot called Magic Mind, y'all. Natural drink. Took my 3 days once a day. It keeps me up. It keeps me going. It gets my morning started. Give me some energy through the day. I suggest y'all to try it. I got a great opportunity for y'all. Y'all visit www.magicmind.com/Coach JT. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it all in the notes, man. Use discount code Coach20 for 20% off a one-time purchase or 56% off your first subscription, man. These drinks help you get your day started, relax. I'm not a caffeine person. It helps you get going. As we know, as athletes, people in health and wellness, Rick, we got to be on our stuff, but our mornings are everything. I'm sure you get up early, man. I'm sure you get going. Something like this, I know I've been on it for about a week and a half now, taking a shot a day of this. It's a nice natural substance. It get me going, man, because I don't do the coffee. I'm not like that. So I'm vouching for magicmind.com. Let them know KJT sent you. Use my discount code Coach20 www.magicmind.com/CoachJT. All right, don't forget. Rick, at what point, man, what was the recruiting process like, man? Was it you had a lot of offers, a lot of letters? What was that like? Because nowadays people are recruiting or committing or they visit 10 schools, they're not committed, all that. What was that process like for you coming from getting ready to transition to your college of choice?
I ain't had no big recruiting process. I only had one offer coming out of high school, well, one Division One offer. I had a lot of JUCOs, so the process was kind of like it was stressful a little bit. But once I got what I got, I knew it was time.
How stressful as far as what was it? Just waiting on something, or what not getting what you felt you might have expected to get?
Just waiting on something, just getting something. Period.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
At what point? What was the call like, or information contact like when University of Southern Alabama gives you a call, or what was that like? What happened there? How'd that come about?
It was great. I was at the park, chilling with my guys, and the coach called me and let me know that he been seeing me or whatever. He was talking about he gonna come see me practice or whatever. That's how I got the offer. It felt great.
You get the call. Who's the first person outside your boys probably there? You probably told me there. Who was the person you may have reached out to or connected with? Let them know, okay, this coach called me, contact me. They want to come check me out.
My mom, I let my mom know immediately.
Her reaction was what?
She couldn't believe it at first. Like she didn't understand. Like she don't know about sports
The
and stuff.
process.
She didn't
Yeah,
understand. She wasn't processing that first.
that's all right. But I'm sure that response was everything for her and for you to see. Go tell her that though too, man. I definitely was shout out to moms, man. That aspect too. Um, Coach comes out. You do what you do. When do you get the actual offer or commitment? Like, we want you now.
I went to an Ole Miss camp and he was there. And after the camp, he told me to come on the camp there at South Alabama. And then when I got the offer right after the camp.
So when you go to Alabama, you go there, go to their camp, walk on campus, do your thing, whatever. You get an offer there. What was your personal reaction? And now, before even not even mom, just you personally, man, what was that feeling like for you?
It felt great. Like I felt like I accomplished something. I felt like I finally got somewhere like to go to school at.
Got to ask this too. A student athlete, man, especially even high school, college, was how much effort and time do you personally feel like you need to put in education, or students should put in the education part to be successful?
It gotta be a good portion of your day. You have to at least put about 2 to 3 hours in your schoolwork to just stay on top of
Yeah,
it.
definitely. No, it's a long, lengthy schedule. Um, getting ready to leave home. Have you left home this long before prior to? I know moms y'all tight. I know that. Or what was it like when you actually okay? I gotta leave. You're not going down the street. You know what I mean? You're not going to Jackson. You're not going to Valley. You going to Alabama. It's not too far. It's far enough. But what was moms and y'all kind of that last conversation like? Okay, I'm gonna go do this. What was that like?
It was smooth because like I was ready to leave because where I'm from, it ain't too
Yeah,
much. So it was smooth. I mean, she wasn't tripping because it's not too far. It
yeah.
was yes, sir.
So what? Okay, and the thing is, let's talk. Like as we know, it's levels to it, right? High school, whatever. You going? You making a move now. What were some of the big things that you say you personally though had to add? Add to your game, add to your bag to get opportunity, not just make the team, get a scholarship, but to get on the field, right? You go somewhere you want to play. What are some things you felt you had to add to yourself, improve on, make sure? Okay, I want to get some playing time here.
I just had to be more of a technician, and I know the transition to myself. Yeah, I had to mature. Like I had to understand that this is like more of a business, and I gotta be by my business. I gotta be early everything. I gotta handle stuff like a man. That's what I added to myself.
That's what's up. That's big because I mean, some people, no matter big place, small place, that transition could make or break you,
Hmm.
right? So again, I see y'all here, man. Coming, you played in 13 games as what I'm saying, defensive back as a freshman though. Couple tackles, solos. Next year it goes up, right? You're doing what you gotta do. Do you set any goals for yourself through this process, or you just out there, I'm finished go ball, make it happen, or are you prioritizing what you want to do, anything like that?
I definitely set goal. The goal for my freshman year was just to get on the field. Period.
Okay.
I know. In college football, it's freshmen that play, but majority of the freshmen they try to go. They go there, they're red shirt, whatever. So I wanted to play for sure. And going into this year, I had some goals. I didn't reach some, but some of them I did reach.
Um, Again, I seen a couple of highlight takes, a couple of clips. Where does that energy and passion come from on the field? Because right now, even our first time communicating, low key, chill, calm, on that field, you could tell y'all. And I referred a couple different people to your videos. Like, man, y'all gotta look at this young fella out here just get, they like Jay, he got something. I'm like, yeah, you can see it, but the energy is way different, bro. Like, I know it's football too, you got to be turned up to a certain extent, but where does that come from? Is that something you can turn off and on, or is that something like you said you can decipher? Like, this is my football me. This is me right now.
I think they come from where I'm from. Like you just can't be. You can't just be nice, or like you can't just be soft, or you know what I'm saying. You gotta let folks know who you are. I feel like that come from where I'm from. Just small town, I guess. I don't know. It just happened. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I said, I suggest everybody who don't know go watch some game film with some highlights. The gentleman turned into a different person, which is what he need to be, but it's effective out there, man. During those games, man, what gives you like I'm saying as far as the joy satisfaction? Is it the making the plays? Is it out there knowing that you belong? What kind of gives you that like, now I'm my here? Or actually, give me, what was your I'm here moment? Like, okay, I belong here. Give me that.
I'll say when we played Southern Miss, it was like my best game of the year. They kept trying me, and I didn't give up a ball. And I was just in that mode. I feel like that was my I'm here moment for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely something to just hold on to and value. Make more of those moments, man. Definitely want to see more of those moments. Going forward, though, man, like I said, this is going to be your junior year coming up. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Junior year coming up. If you could share one thing that you have, just a personal goal of yours that you'd like to accomplish, what would it be right now? If you could think about it, I know we got time for y'all to get going, but you're already working out and stuff, but something for yourself. What's something that you want to accomplish, man? Get ready for this junior season.
I'm gonna be an All-American coming up this year, for sure.
That's what's up. Y'all heard it here first, man. Again, let me timestamp this thing. January 29th, man, 24, man. Mr. Fletcher said All-American. Be looking out for it for sure. Before we get out of here, though, man, so I know you know in basketball, triple threat, right? It's dribble, pass, or shoot. But I always ask my guests, man, just to give me your personal triple threat, Rick, just about you in general. Like if somebody's not watching you, as we know, right? It could be these NFL scouts watching interviews. It could be somebody with NIL deal watching interview. But they may want to know a little bit about you yourself, man, or how you carry yourself, right? Give me 3 things, though, that you can, like you kind of say, you can snap and say, no, this is who I am. This is me. Like, this is Rick. You put there your personal triple threat is what I call it, though, man.
I'm gonna say I'm a hardworking person. I'm about my business. I say I just love to do what I do. Period. I mean, I don't know.
That's what's up. Hey,
Yeah.
hard working, love to do what you do. That's it's simple but effective, man. And I would say also right now, if you want to give a shout out, man, shout out something. If you want to give a shout out to anybody, it's your time right now. Say something to anybody, family, and Durant watching, because I know they're gonna be watching. I'm gonna leave it to you for a second, man. Go ahead.
I want to say shout out to my uncle Terry Law, and I'm saying shout out to the trenches.
Shout out to the people, all right, for sure. Like I said, Mom Dukes, shout out to you too, man. Without you, young fella not here, and he making a way. So shout out to moms and the family for producing a dope young man. Again, man, appreciate you, dog. I'm gonna give one more shout out to, man. Y'all visit their website, like I said, www.magicmind.com/CoachJT. Use discount code Coach20 for your discount, man. All right. Again, tap in with me. You heard it here first. 94 Feet with Coach JT. Mr. Trenches himself, Mr. Rickey Fletcher. Be on the lookout for a dope junior season and All-American status, man. We claimed it here first, man. So y'all heard it here first. Tap in with us. 94 Feet with Coach JT and Mr. Fletcher. We out. Peace.
All right, y'all.